Welcome everyone. Today we'll see a demo on how to do importing of outward supply, that is sales, and importing of inward supply, that is your purchases. Once you log in into a software, click on GST option and then click on transaction. Sales tax invoice can be done manually using the add option, but now we'll see how to do importing. We have a predefined Excel sheet which you need to download. Here we have downloaded and pre-filled the data. First is the mode, which is by default we add. Next is the location from where we are selling our products or services. GSTI belonging to Pune, that is Maharashtra. Voucher type, we have taken it as sales. Invoice type, regular invoice. Invoice number S35. Invoice date. Customer name. If shipping to is the same, then you can mention the same customer's name. Point of supply shall be customer's place. Supply type is interstate transaction because our location is Maharashtra and customer's location is different, so it is an interstate transaction. Supply category is taxable, and then if it is a reverse charge, then you need to mention about it. Then if it is a e-commerce transaction, you need to mention details about it. If your transaction is an export, then you need to fill the mandatory fields accordingly. Next, we'll go to sales item details, where you need to mention the same invoice number as mentioned in the previous sheet, item name, rate, discount if any, then the final rate, then quantity. Total value shall be final rate into quantity. Other charges, anything taxable, you can enter taxable value. If it is an interstate transaction, IGST shall be levied, so 18%, and then IGST amount 90,000. Sales, other charges, if anything applicable, you can enter the same. Now we will see how to import the transaction. Click on upload file, select the Excel sheet, click on open, upload, and then import. It is successfully imported. Now we'll check for the transaction. Invoice number is S35. You can see the transaction S35 has been successfully imported. Then S36, and the last transaction is BOS2. So transaction BOS2 is also successfully imported. Now we'll go for inward supply, that is purchase importing. Here also we have the predefined Excel sheet which you have to download. Here we have downloaded the sheet. So mode shall be by default add, then the location you have to enter for which location you're purchasing, GSTI number of the location, voucher type is purchase. If you have to make debit note and credit note, then you can select the voucher type as per your requirement. Then the voucher number, voucher date, vendor name, invoice type, which can be a regular invoice, SEZ, export with or without payment of taxes, deemed export, import of goods, import of services. Received invoice number, that is the invoice number that you have received from the seller. Received invoice date, point of supply, then the supply type, we have taken it as interstate, supply category as taxable, whether if it is an import transaction then you need to fill in the details about the same, and reference number if you want to give any, the same can be mentioned. Purchase item details, you need to mention the same voucher number as mentioned in the previous Excel sheet, item name, rate, the discount if any, and then the final rate, quantity, taxable value shall be final rate into quantity, other charges, taxable value. Since it is an interstate transaction, IGST is being levied at 18% and then the IGST amount. The last sheet, that is the purchase other charges, you need to mention the same voucher number, then the ledger, that is which account you have to create, and then the amount. Now we'll import the transaction to our software. Click on upload file, select the Excel sheet where it is being saved, open, upload, and click on import. You can see it is successfully imported. We'll check the voucher number, which is P313. P313, P314, P315. You can see the transaction 313, 314 and 315 is successfully imported. In the next video, we shall see how to do importing of other transactions or advance receipt. Thank you.